Today we're going to unbox the Yeedi Mop Station Pro, which is the first Yeedi that I've ever had my hands on. It is once again a vacuum with 3000 pascals of suction and of course a mop. The cool thing about this is that it's a relatively affordable option with a self-cleaning mop station, so that every time when it's mopping, it can go back to the station, clean itself, and then continue cleaning. The mopping pads rotate at 180 times per minute, which is pretty cool. It's similar to the Ecovacs mopping system, which they call the Turbo. The station is only self-washing. It doesn't empty itself, but it does have a 750 ml debris canister, which is actually huge for a robot vacuum. So if you have a small home with majority hard floors, not too many pets, you probably won't find that this is a problem for you. It uses VSLAM for navigation, which means that it can create a map of the house, and then you can add no-go zones over it, or you can even set up a cleaning sequence, so you tell it which order to clean everything. At the moment though, it's worth keeping in mind that it only saves one floor plan, so if you have a multi-level house, you may want to look at something a bit more premium. So I've just discovered that the 750 ml huge dustbin that I was talking about is insertable when the mop isn't attached. It looks like the dustbin, when the mop is attached, is quite a lot smaller. Super importantly, it does have carpet detect when the mop is on. This means that you have to remove the mop to vacuum on carpet, but it does mean that it won't try and vacuum on the carpet while the mop is there and make a big old mess. It won't fall downstairs because it does have cliff sensors, of course. The station has two water tanks, one for the clean and one for the dirty water. They're both 3.5 litres, so unless you have an enormous house, this should keep you going for about 6 weeks without having to refill the water. While mopping, it puts 10 newtons of force on those turbo pads, so we expect it to do pretty well when we test it later on. Because it doesn't have a LiDAR unit on top, it's only 8.5 centimetres high, which means that it can fit under most couches. That extra little bit can often be the difference between whether it will or won't fit underneath your furniture. However, because it doesn't have LiDAR, again, it does need the lights on and it may have trouble or get stuck in dark areas of your house. So this is our first look at the Yeedi Mop Station Pro. It looks pretty good, I think. It definitely will have its place in smaller, hard-floored homes that primarily are looking for a mop. But I think that the vacuuming performance will be pretty good, but we'll put it through all of our tests and let you guys know. In the meantime, make sure you leave us a comment, ask us any questions, or make sure to subscribe and support the channel.